Welcome to Podbags. If a word is misspelled in the dictionary, how would we know?
You gotta check the spellctionary.
I don't know. I guess you could check another dictionary, but it just complicates things, doesn't it?
Because then what if you look at the other dictionary and you're like, what if that one's actually spelled wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Which
You
one's
wouldn't
right?
know.
We just kind of decide.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
It's just trial by fire, where it's
Right.
like maybe a place like Burger King should have gone out of business, but just by sheer will of people, they go, it can stay.
It's okay. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's why I say to my I almost said long pork sandwich, long pig sandwich. My long pig sandwich from Burger King.
Gross.
Burger King in the Andes is crazy.
Yeah.
These Brazilian guys are looking real tired. A lot of soccer teams up here.
Yeah, right. So this is our first episode of 2024.
Woo, we made
ended
it.
up, yeah, we ended
survived.
we ended up splitting. We had our Christmas episode, and that was part 1. And now we're going to do Christmas part 2. We kind of spread it out here a little bit, but we're also going to talk about New Year's, so it's all pertinent, right? All important information.
Yeah, and the great thing is that it's always pertinent, where it's like,
Yes.
what if somebody's listening to this December of 2024?
In the future.
It's like we made it on time, but we didn't.
So I'm your host, Dave, and I'm joined by my co-host, Brom, and Danger.
Hello.
And we're going to talk some.
That was weird. What's going on, man?
I'm using a new filter, guys.
Oh, it sounds different. Yeah,
Yeah, well, we're in 2024. Technology's as it is.
That's
did.
right.
I thought
This
you
isn't-
did make a resolution about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time he's used one. I think I like this one better.
Well, I appreciate
Whoa.
it. I might.
I do.
That's a hot take.
It might stick around. We'll see.
Okay.
After 40 episodes.
I don't know, guys.
I don't
I'm
know.
50-50.
Let's stick around. So like I said, this is Christmas part 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like Boxing Day.
Yeah.
I-
Where you just, that's
Isn't
like,
that the 26th or something?
that's
yeah,
like,
we're still a bit late for that.
it's every day
Thanks, man.
at Amazon.
Come on.
I don't know. It's, yeah. I don't
Boxing
know.
Day, it's when you beat your boss up. Thank
Oh.
you. Canadians will like that joke because Boxing Day is like your boss is supposed to get you a gift. So the joke is you punch your boss.
Hmm.
I do that once a week anyways. I'm my own boss.
Yeah, you're self-employed. Yeah. So we're gonna pick up a little bit where we left off, like what we talked about. We're gonna talk about a couple other things that you might not know about Christmas,
Oh, man.
but then we're gonna go to the dark side of Christmas.
Oh.
Because of course there's a dark side of Christmas, right? There's a dark side to everything.
It's true.
And then we'll talk. We're actually gonna we'll discuss some New Year's stuff today too.
Oh, man. I love New Year's. It's so great. I love all the fireworks. Really noisy. I love drunk people.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
funny.
bullets flying through the air. Yosemite Sam style.
My neighbors were shooting off fireworks that night, and like it actually took me a second because I mean I knew it was New Year's obviously, but sometimes you just like where
Blank
I'm
out.
and like where I'm at, I wasn't completely expecting fireworks. I'm kind
Because
of
it's tight. It's like close
Yeah.
to houses. Yeah.
I'm kind of like outside a little, in the slightly on the edge of town kind of thing, and I was like, what is going on? And I was like, oh yeah, it's New Year's, and I do live kind of by a bunch of rednecks, so of course they want to blow things up. So
Mountain Dew bottle rockets.
So, but let's start off. It's going to be, here's an important question for everybody, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Would you rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or a broken elevator?
How high is the ski lift? Is there a lot of snow?
40 feet
Oh,
is the height,
okay.
and yes, there's a lot of snow.
Like more than a foot?
Yes. Let's go with
Elevator.
3 feet.
Immediately
Yeah, right.
switch. How high is the elevator? Stuck on an elevator, you can't leave anyway. So kind of, I guess I would say elevator because like you're honestly more safe. You're just stuck straight up.
Yeah.
And if you piss yourself, nobody else can see you, which is great.
Well, You establish a piss corner in the elevator. We all know that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
There's a piss corner.
Yes.
And then if you just crap, you just try and push it out the little crack in the door. Just to lube up the ride.
like a Play-Doh, like just.
Oh, yeah. It's a star. It's spaghetti. Can you please stop? We've been stuck in the elevator. Oh, yeah, for like 10 minutes, dude. Can you not crap all over the walls? What the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, I would say elevator. I feel like it's safer. Ski lift, you can maybe get off, but like knowing my luck, I would like go to jump off, and then my legs get stuck, and then I'd just be dangling there upside down.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like Luke Skywalker style. Just
Right.
Just look like a moron.
Is there other people in the elevator or on the ski lift with me?
That's
or,
a good question.
or is it I'm by my lonesome either way?
I think yes for people, though.
All right, ski lift.
Yeah, but how many? If you're in a ski lift stuck with like 2 people, that sucks. Dude, hold on, look at this. Now, danger, not only did you switch your voice, but you've switched your body weight because last year you were like very skinny comparatively, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So all 3 of us are big boys.
Yes.
So being on a ski lift by yourself is already miserable.
Uh-huh.
If you're on anything that's like above like 5 feet and you're hanging as a big man, miserable. You're like a wrecking ball. It's terrible.
But hear me out.
Okay.
If I'm on an elevator with comparably full of people, you can fit more people in there.
I didn't say full.
So, but
okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna assume it's more than 2 people, right?
Okay.
All right. So you're on an elevator,
Okay.
more than 2 people. That's too much for me.
Yeah.
So I have to do more work to get out, meaning I have to like climb on their shoulders to get up and climb through the top, or I'm just screwed. If I'm on a ski lift, I can just slide
Why
through.
would you get out of the top?
It's the only way to get out.
What about the fire department? They come and open the doors.
But
You're assuming a lot. This is insane. And I like how you're like, we have to Chinese pyramid out. We have to all climb each other's shoulders, make a big tall line.
let me finish.
Human ladder.
But since we established it's 40 feet with at least a foot of snow, I can easily slip and slide out and I'd be fine. It's 40 feet. 40 feet. That's nothing.
This is 10 feet. If you jump from the ceiling of this down, you could break your ankle right now. Bro, our house is a 2-story. It's 20. If you jump from this highest point, like right there, that's like 25, 30 feet.
Okay.
You would get absolutely wrecked.
There's a foot of snow. You're not calculating that. There's not a foot of snow out there.
Okay. Isaac Newton.
That means it's 39 feet I have to fall.
Well, mathematically, you're correct.
But see, you have other people, so you could do a human rope, and then you could.
Ooh.
You know,
If they're each like 5'8", you could do like 5'8", 5'8". You just
got to be the first person though, because obviously the last person doesn't have the benefit.
That's true.
But the first person, you could be like, oh, I'll go first.
Let me ask another question. In this elevator, do I have a piece of toast with jelly on it?
Oh, to check if there's a devil around.
Yeah, to see if the devil's around.
It's a very niche reference, yeah.
No.
Okay, then I'll run the frozen route.
Nope, you have a bagel with cream cheese.
That checks if God is there, and I don't even see if he's there.
That's real Yahweh stuff. Is I know it's a non sequitur, but it's slightly connected. Did you see that crazy news story that just happened about in New York? Well, there's this dude who posted on Twitter first. I saw this after I saw the news story, but he was like, I can hear Jewish people underneath my floor.
I did hear about that. Yeah,
and everybody was like, "What are you talking about? This is 2023." And then just like 2 days ago, they did a story where it's like the city of New York had to stop into the synagogue or whatever. They had to stop them because they had built a series of tunnels underneath the ground to get to like this bathhouse or whatever. And the dude who lived there, he's like, "I told you." He's like, "I could hear Yiddish. I told you."
Supposedly,
so that's what the cream cheese denotes. Is Yahweh here? Did the cream cheese falls climb through the tunnels? Maybe that's how the elevator can save you though. They open the bottom and then you run out with the Hasidic folks.
From what I heard, and this could be wrong, they were building the tunnels so they could still attend, temple.
Yeah. But then still,
during COVID,
during lockdown.
Yeah. But then it just went crazy. So then they just kept doing it or whatever.
Guys, they had too much fun. It did look fun, to be fair.
Yeah.
There was a dude running through, and I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Well,
not running, but like crawling like a baby really fast. All right, we're tying it. I'm saying elevator. Danger.
I'm still rolling with the
Ski lift.
The ski lift.
All right, you can do
I
whatever
can
you
make it.
Okay.
I can learn.
I want you to.
I can learn a thing or two from Steve-O. He's done similar things.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dad.
I think I'm going elevator though too.
I'm
I feel
not
better
one
about
out.
that.
Is there like a mathematical like maybe something like the ski lift and elevator both are like 80% weight capacity? I feel like that's fair.
I just, elevator, it's going to be warmer probably.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
true.
that. I don't want to be sitting out in the cold. I don't like cold weather.
Well, to be fair, from Sean's story, he's not going to be sitting for very long.
I know. He's just going to
like, in the
jump right
first
away.
5 minutes. I like the idea of it stop for 5 minutes and you jump off and then it immediately leaves and then you're just like, gone. It's just stuck and gone. Ah!
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, I didn't mean Sean. Who's that? Danger.
Yeah. Well.
Damn this bit.
Yeah. Yes. I'm Sean. Since we already spoiled it.
Sean Danger.
Yeah. Sean Danger.
That's his first name.
That is
that's fine.
my first name. So let's just forget about that and we'll roll with it.
But yes, you would jump immediately.
I would, yes, because like I said, I'm a quick thinker and I don't stick around very
A
long.
quick thinker. I think and I go, I could jump.
Yeah.
How much is there to think about?
Yeah.
That's not an. I like how I went. How much is there to think about? You went, yeah.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm a quick thinker. I survey my surroundings and I go, I can do that. It's my way out. I got to get out of here.
I'm stuck. I should jump. That's
Exactly.
That's
there's
fair.
the whole process for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a quick thinker or is that just not
I'm impatient.
a long thought?
I'm impatient.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. Yeah.
Or is that unaware of consequence?
I don't think he's on. I don't think Sean is unaware. I think he's just willing to ignore them.
Oh,
But
okay.
if we're also
Which is
rolling
more
with
dangerous.
if we're also rolling with 80%
Ooh,
capacity,
he's danger. Wow.
if we're also rolling with the 80% capacity of the elevator, that is further evidence that I'm going to be on that ski lift. Because 80%
But the
capacity,
skills could be swinging a lot.
that doesn't matter. If it's 80% capacity of an elevator, those things can hold like
3,000 pounds. Yeah.
yeah, like 3,300 pounds. So that definitely means there's more than
That could
like
just be like
there's
10,
like 4 or 5 people
that
in
could
there.
just be like 10 like 200-pound guys.
That's worse.
We could pull the doors open. With
That's
all of
honestly
that.
that's true. Yeah, you could just pull it. I don't know if that's safe though.
Being
I'm
stuck in a broken elevator isn't
Well,
safe
yeah.
either.
Here's what I'm assuming is that elevator. If you're stuck, you're like halfway in between floors. Like
Yeah,
you're not stuck, but it's one of those where it's like
Yeah.
it's like you see it where it's like a 3-foot gap where it's like
Right.
there's floor and but I could squeeze out of that. I wouldn't be great. I would take the bagel schmear and I would smear my
Oh,
body
gosh.
and I'd slip out and then I'd help
Okay.
everybody else slip out.
Okay,
But
then.
we'd take the pee from the pee corner and we'd lube our bodies and we'd climb out.
Don't say we. I'm on the ski lift at this
well,
point.
yeah.
I'm on the ski
I
lift.
go, I hope Sean's all right. I'm glad he didn't get in the elevator. And then it's just
Yeah.
you with 2 broken legs, broken floor. You have like dog legs where the knees are the wrong way.
I don't think 40 feet would do that. Sorry, 39.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
You're
I think-
crazy. You could jump
I
from
think-
10 feet and
I think
break
it's
your legs
broken
immediately.
legs. I think what happens
You
is
look so disappointed.
I think
I don't have broken legs.
I think
I know. I don't want you to either. Sorry,
I think
go ahead.
he jumps, he breaks his legs. The ambulance finds him. They go to the hospital, and then the elevator breaks,
Oh,
and he's stuck in the elevator.
If
like on a stretcher.
So then he has to do both.
it's a double whammy. That's
Yep, you got both all in one day.
God.
That's the real question. Which order would you rather do if it had to be in the same day?
The ski lift and then the elevator. Or
I'd
the
rather
then the
elevator
ski
be
lift?
second.
I'd rather
Yeah.
elevator be first.
Ooh.
No,
And
because
no, and listen, right? So let's take this hypothetical right here. Elevator happens, it gets stuck, it gets fixed, whatever. Then I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on an elevator up to like the resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all right, cool, awesome. I'm healthy, a little hot, but I feel good now. Go do my thing, break my legs. then I go to that hospital, but the elevator works this time because this hypothetical is over.
Oh,
Well, because
So
you're not at the resort now. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good.
Okay.
Because if elevator second, you broke your legs at the ski lift, and now you're stuck
Right.
there with irreversible damage.
There you
What
go.
if I grabbed the cable of the ski lift and I rode it like a zip line?
I don't think that would work.
I don't think so
Okay.
either. You just run into the next car, the next
Yeah.
chair,
That'd be
Uh-huh.
awesome.
and then you got to do it again.
Well, what if I just gathered more and more people to be like, hey, now we can make a longer human ladder?
Oh my gosh!
Or they can break my fall. I can throw them down like a net and then I can land on them.
To break the tension of the snow, you got to like
I gotta land on a person. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like chuck like a rock in the water before you like do a
break
little
the surface tension.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, we thought about that maybe too hard.
Yeah, you guys spent a lot of time on that. So let's get started on Christmas, huh? Shall we?
Yeah.
Now that we're in the spirit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Broken legs and peeing in an elevator.
Snow.
That's all Christmas tradition.
Yep. You don't piss yourself on Christmas?
I mean, we establish a pee corner right away.
Well, we just do that. I just do that every house I'm at, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Note to
Where's your
self, not
bathroom?
to remind
Great,
you.
I'm not going to use it.
Great. I will avoid
What?
that at all
I said
costs.
note to self, not to invite you over.
It's all right. I've already established it at your home.
You have been over quite a few times, so I mean,
Yeah.
if anything, it's somewhere.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to start. We're going to continue what I want to continue on. We'll discuss. These are some fun Christmas facts, hopefully. Some stuff maybe you didn't know about Christmas. We talked about a few things last time, some traditions, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to add to this a little bit. So a couple of them, I mean, we'll probably gloss over a few because we did a few of these last time. But even, they're fun to, we can revisit them, right? We can
Well,
do
I
what we
mean,
want.
especially when one of our members, he doesn't know what they are.
No, I don't. I'm not a Christmas guy.
Yeah.
Thanks. Glad we invited you to Christmas podcast. I hate Christmas. Okay, thanks, dude.
Every Muppet needs a Scrooge, and we got 2 Muppets here, and I'm the Scrooge.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
But this one we talked about last time, but I think it's worth talking about again, that Santa Claus does have his own postcode.
Yeah.
And I do like this in Canada, apparently. So this is where he has a postal code in Canada. The postal code there is H0H0H0.
I mean, what else would it be?
Of course. So
Because he gets those ho-ho-hos, you know what I'm saying?
that's right.
Wow.
He's
Got dad bod.
he is supreme dad bod.
That's right.
I guess that's all you gotta say about that. Huh?
Didn't have a better bit for that. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
That's when we talked about Lapland, yeah, and then you were like, what the hell is Lapland?
We did talk about how Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song, which I find interesting because we said there are no Thanksgiving sones. So, like, we even apparently
They've been repurposed, yeah.
Yeah, we had one for a while, and they're like, no, Thanksgiving now.
They were kind of right, though. It's better as a Christmas song.
I think it is, too. I mean, I don't know what a Thanksgiving song would be anyways.
Ting, ping, ping, a bomb, eat the turkey. Ting, ping, ping, a bomb, your uncle's being racist. How's that? Was it good? Sean, you want to give it a go? Write up a song right now.
Yep, write a
right
Thanksgiving
now?
song.
All right.
Huh.
The turkey's hot, the mashed potatoes hotter, the cranberries not. I want to fuck my daughter.
What?
Happy Thanksgiving. Cranberry sauce.
We have different families. Like
You've, yeah.
Listen,
You had the censor button ready on that one, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll know where that is. Yeah. I don't want to make fun of a state. No, I'll do. A very Alabama on Thanksgiving. Pass me the stuff and stuff my dog. Okay.
there you go. Coming to an iTunes store near you.
Oh yeah, sure. It'll be sure
Today's
it'll be.
unhottest singles.
I'm sure it'll be on some kind of list.
Yeah.
So I did like this one. This is a new one. We didn't talk about this. So apparently in Japan, it is tradition for them to enjoy Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas.
Which does sound awesome.
I did hear about that recently, and that kind of blew my mind.
Asian
know,
people
right?
love fried chicken, and they're
Yeah,
right.
they did.
Their fried chicken is so good. Asian fried chicken is amazing. They know how to do it.
Like Kentucky Fried Chicken, though? Like even...
Shout out to Kimchi Box.
Yeah, really. Yeah, kimchi box, awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. To be fair, like KFC as a Christmas food does sound awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, their KFC probably does things differently than our KFC here.
At least to some extent, I would think.
Yeah, I would think so.
I know this sounds super ignorant, but welcome to the podcast. I don't know. I've never thought about Japanese people celebrating Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't realize the holiday was such a big deal over there for them.
No, do Chinese people celebrate Christmas?
I
thought they were just like
know.
Lunar New Year and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. And that, yeah, I think so.
That's good. Who better to ask these questions than three hyper white guys?
Yeah.
Hey, like we said before the bags, we do have a diversity hire now. Sean is redheaded, so
Yes.
That means I'm closer to China than you guys. My Irish ancestors are shining down upon me.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is
So
Ireland close to China then?
it's closer than the U.S., I guess.
There you go. That's
Actually,
that's
is
all I
it?
need.
That's not true. Is it?
That's what I'm saying. I genuinely don't know.
It's closer than Michigan.
Is it though?
Yeah. Ireland's
I
closer
don't
to
know.
China than Michigan.
Sure.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Let's say yes.
Okay.
Someone can correct us if they feel the need.
Oh man, love that.
But yeah, back to our thing. Apparently, KFC started a marketing campaign in the 1970s, and basically it obviously worked because Japanese people were like, "Oh, okay, we're supposed to eat KFC on Christmas."
Let's make it happen.
And yeah, it's I would say that would be a successful marketing campaign that for 50 years here, 45 years they've had that people do that, and apparently they even place their orders well in advance.
Ooh.
Got to get in.
They
yeah.
get catered, yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that funny how reverse that is? Like KFC is closed during Christmas, so people eat Chinese food, or let's
Right.
just say Asian food, Japanese food, Thai food,
Yeah.
whatever. And then in Japan they eat American food
Right.
because all the Japanese food places are probably closed. Well, not all of
Yeah.
them because every food there is Japanese.
Right.
By virtue of being in Japan.
Right. Even KFC.
Yeah, JFC.
KFC.
there
Would
you
it be
go.
K like Kyoto? Kyoto's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyoto fried chicken.
That sounds good.
That does
I'd eat
sound really
Makes
good.
me
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah. So, anyways, no, it is just funny how that kind of happens that way. So let's move on. We've got one about Rudolph. So apparently Rudolph originally was not going to be Rudolph. He had a different name.
Ooh, hopefully not Adolf.
No.
Oh.
No. The creator was considering Rollo, Rollo,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
interesting.
or
Cleveland show fan.
or Reginald.
Reginald kind of fits more with the rest of the reindeer. I gotta admit. Well,
That
the
doesn't-
song
yeah.
came later.
Reginald Vixen, Donna Blitzen.
That's what I mean.
That does not fit well.
What?
Reginald
the
Vixen
Rudolph.
Donner.
I never
Yeah,
thought
that's
about
weird.
that. I never
I
thought
don't
about
know.
that. Isn't it weird that one of the deer's named Vixen? To be like, ooh.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I
how we
guess
got so
so.
many reindeer, though.
exactly.
Oh. It's a very North Pole Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the original.
I'm a
Let's see.
reindeer,
It would be
and I want
what?
to fuck my daughter.
It'd be like Vixen and I don't know, maybe
Blitzen.
Donner.
Blitzen, probably.
Blitzen.
Yeah, probably.
I'm trying to think of
Blitzen
one
just
that.
gets hammered.
Why do you
Okay.
think there's so many reindeer?
That's true.
Hammered. Vixen's
Blitzen
only
gets
one.
hammered?
Yeah.
Blitz has got a Schlitz on his breath. Give me the KFC.
He's eyeballing Vixen right now.
Ugh. Oh no!
Right.
Are any of the reindeer canonically female? I never thought about that.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
know,
I-
like
the
Rudolph
main
was kind of
ones.
like flipped around a couple times, but
Rudolph's like Bambi, where it's like I always forget.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rudolph always struck me as a boy to me.
That's fair,
Yeah.
but like a twink.
Yeah. a reindeer twink.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Merry Christmas.
Kind of has that Simba energy, you know?
Mm.
Simba's like an otter, where he's like in
He's
between.
a lion, bro. He's not no
No, like the gay term. Like he's like in between. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, we
I
can
got
move
you.
on.
Okay. So Christmas stockings. This is one we didn't really talk about either.
Yeah, because that is weird.
Yeah.
Some socks of stuff.
How did this start? So, at least this particular version is saying that they think it started in the early 19th century in Europe. Apparently, one of the legends, Saint Nicholas would just put gold coins in stockings. He did this for these three poor sisters. Apparently, was like the first instance of that.
Well, yeah, we talked about that because remember it was like they were gonna get sold off into slavery or whatever, and he threw a sock with a gold in it or whatever, like hit him on the head, and they were
Yeah,
wow,
didn't
cool.
yeah, didn't he? Yeah, he ended up paying, right? The kind of paying.
Yeah, he bought them and kept them as his slaves. No, that's
That's the origin of elves.
Merry
Wow,
Christmas.
nice.
But anyways, yeah. So they're thinking.
Enslaved lady friends. That's what elf stands for.
Yeah.
That's why Santa has elves. These are my enslaved lady friends. Santa, what?
Elves.
Ho ho ho's.
Yeah.
Oh,
It all ties together.
wow.
They are the first vixens.
Oh.
The reindeer's named after him. So
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I named an animal after you. Don't you like that?
Donner.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Merry
This
Christmas.
is why we did this after Christmas. We can be blasphemous after. Turn this into a Hallmark movie.
Oh yeah.
There's been
So-
weirder Hallmark movies, so I mean.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like this one because of just how it kind of shows how things have kind of gotten out of hand at this point. The first Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, it was actually small.
Oh,
And I that's what I like is that, of course, we've gotten used to it to being the most
The
ridiculous.
monster.
Yep, we kill the biggest thing we can find, and then we're like, "This is great. We're Americans."
yeah. It's like one ski lift jump. They're they're huge.
Yeah. So, yeah. Apparently now, the modern day one, it features more than 50,000 LED lights,
Oh.
which equates to about 5 miles of lights that they have to use to light the current Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Sean is smirking. What's up?
No, I was
Use,
just
use
thinking,
your words, man. This is an audio medium.
No, I was just thinking about how insane that is. Like to actually verbally say 5 miles of like light
Just like
power.
a bucket.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, can you get the bucket of lights? But there's like 50 buckets.
Exactly.
You got to untangle all of it.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's,
God.
That's got to be miserable.
Ugh.
That's what I was thinking about. Just like the poor people that got to like,
Oh.
put it up and put it back down.
I hate that.
All for what?
A giant Christmas tree.
Yeah. Just I don't know, a couple days, a week maybe. I don't know how long it stays up.
I thought it goes up like comparable to
On
like the end of like
Thanksgiving.
the Macy's Day parade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it is
Still
Thanksgiving.
like a month though.
Right. Yep. No, I know. And then, like I said, and then they're always bragging, oh, we found the biggest one this year. It's 60 feet tall, blah, blah, blah. And you're
Okay,
like,
cool.
okay, cool. You just killed an old tree. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, I kill old people all the time. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I could jump from the top of the tree and be fine.
60? No, 60 feet. you
No,
couldn't.
no.
Give me 2 feet of snow instead of the bottom.
That's not. You're gonna have 2 feet
So then
up
it's-
your ass. It's gonna be your own feet. Sean laughed so
a
hard.
snow
He knocked the
enema.
headphones off of his head. He recoiled back. You're gonna look like what is it, Sylvester the Cat? You're like gonna have your femurs through your legs.
The mental shot of
my
just
Yeah, through the kneecaps. Yeah.
just two like just perfectly shaped bones just popping right out there.
Oh,
So funny to me. Oh, that was a good one.
for the
So-
19th time, Merry Christmas.
And happy
So-
Hanukkah to all.
Happy Kwanzaa.
There you go. Just gotta get them all.
Yeah.
You got to get them all, yeah.
Yeah.
Boxing Day, Lunar New Year.
So we talked about our favorite Christmas movie last time.
Oh, that's true. We should ask. You know.
Well, Danger already knows.
Black
But what about his other version?
Black
Oh, okay.
Christmas by Bob Clark, who also directed Christmas Story.
Well, there you go. So that is actually a different answer because I said Die Hard. Also, I can redeem myself. Last episode when I was editing, I said Miracle on 34th Street. That is not the one I was thinking of. That one is lame.
That one is lame. I was good. I was,
No.
I was surprised.
The one I meant to say was what is it? It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Right.
It's a little less lame.
That one's actually kind of good.
Right.
Like he's about to kill himself and like people come together. I'm like, that's exciting.
Yeah, because
That's
you
what I meant.
described it, so like as you
They'll
described
know.
it, I knew what you meant.
Yes.
But you're right.
Not
yeah,
Miracle on 34th.
it's
That's
a Wonderful
lame.
Life. Yeah.
But Die Hard's the real answer. Any Shane Black movie. They're all like Christmas for some reason.
Right.
What, you don't like Lethal Weapon?
I don't like Die Hard, and I disagree that it's a Christmas movie. Just
It is.
because because
Wow.
it takes place during that time period does not mean it is one.
It wouldn't have
It's-
happened without
It-
Christmas.
It's not the central focal point.
It wouldn't have happened without Christmas.
Yeah, they were there for a Christmas
Christmas
party,
party.
right? Work party. Yeah.
Just saying. Well, look, that's also why I said, all right, if nobody else wants to count that, then yes, I'll do It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I'm not going to
So,
ruin it, so I'll let you have that one, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Here's how
generous.
Yeah.
here's how much everyone disagrees with Sean,
That's fine, and I'm here to be
Is-
controversial.
or agrees. Maybe they're agreeing or disagreeing.
We'll
but
see.
the point is, this is about the highest-grossing Christmas film of all time. What do you think it is?
Of all time.
Yep, all time.
All right.
And I'm assuming the highest grossing would be like in theater, right?
It's
Because like
highest
Christmas Story,
grossing-
I would say probably wasn't. Christmas Story is like the TBS special.
Yeah, it's played 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's played all day. So I'm going to say not that one. I'm going to say Elf. I know
Ooh,
I know
that's
it's
a good choice, though.
I don't think so, but I'm going to say it
I
just
bet
because
it's top 10.
I don't have the top 10. I only have the top 2.
Oh, 2.
Yep, I've
Not
got
even 3.
the first one and the runner-up.
Fine, I'll make it fun, and I'll say, Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
it's going to be Die Hard.
Yeah,
See.
it's not either one of those.
Oh, okay.
So The Grinch is actually the highest-grossing Christmas
Which
film
one? The
of all
Clint
time.
Howard one?
The computer-animated film from
Oh,
2018.
the Illumination one.
Oh,
The
the one Tyler, the
2018.
creator.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Interesting.
makes sense.
Interesting.
Because Minions also made like $5 billion.
Right. It made $512,858,819 worldwide.
That's probably one of the lowest, earning Illumination movies too, because they're
Oh, yeah.
they're constantly
Yeah.
like in the billions, like Despicable Me and all that. They're
To be fair,
yeah.
I bet Lorax made less than that, though.
Oh,
probably
See,
yeah, maybe
Not by much.
maybe.
It still made a lot.
I
But then,
saw the Lorax in the theater too. It was good.
yeah, it was pretty all right.
Yeah.
So what was that? That's number 1.
Yes.
What's number 2?
The runner-up is Home Alone.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even think about it.
I know,
Duh.
right? Yeah.
Did the second one take place at Christmas too? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, Home Alone does.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the family's going to Paris for
Gotcha.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Pigeon Lady. Legend.
Yeah.
The heroic neighbor, like the old
lady.
guy.
Or old guy, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
the
thinking of
guy
the third one.
whose house gets flooded by the wet bandits at the end.
Oh.
Always scared me as a kid. Like, I know he's supposed to be like the misunderstood hero who does save the day, but he always freaked me out, like the janitor in the Harry Potter movies. They just
That's so specific.
old skinny people that like a slight hunch freaked me out growing up.
But see, there I agree with him. The janitor in Harry Potter was creepy. He
Yeah.
creeps me out right now.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
laughing because he's right, but yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to hang out with that dude.
Then I rewatched Home Alone recently, and I teared up at the church scene where like it's Kevin McAllister and then the old guy in the church.
It's quite
Oh.
lovely, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I haven't seen my son, and then at the end, so the son, I was like, that's.
Now you're 1% less terrified of him.
I'm not scared of him anymore. I feel bad for being scared of him.
Nah,
It's
that's
such a
okay.
it's a heartwarming scene. I love it.
There
Okay.
you go.
There we go. See, we ended on a little beautiful Christmassy note.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
You see, Merry Christmas.
Wow. We're going to say that after every 5 seconds.
There you go.
His heart grew 3 times bigger that day.
And then he had a stroke.
Found out it was a tumor. and
Yeah.
he died.
His ventricles were the size of, I don't know,
Grapefruits.
half quarter. Oh my God, that's way more. The elephant's heart in your chest.
So, an interesting statistic here is an estimated 85% of American kids believe in Santa Claus.
What do they consider kids? What's the age?
So, they said, the average age when children stop believing is 8.
Yeah, that's
So
what,
I would
that's what
assume, I was assuming, they're using that as their cutoff.
said.
Okay.
So you get, 85% of kids under 8, which I would believe, you know what I
The
mean? That
15%
seems
has
to
just
ring
got to be like either kids who are not
They're just-
gullible,
or
just
their
too
name's
good.
Sean.
Oh, or they're Jewish.
Oh.
Because Jewish kids don't.
I don't think they're counting. Like I think they.
Why not?
They,
They said just like kids.
yeah, but they
Yeah.
probably look at like census records or something to be like, all right, because on census you have to like fill out your religion, so they probably just.
I remember that part in the census. Do you believe in Santa Claus? Yes or no?
yeah,
There you go.
sort of thing,
It's just me sweating for 10 minutes. Oh, you don't want to get up to those pearly gates and have Santa say, no, you believed in the wrong thing.
I mean, he is Saint Nick, so he would be up there.
Oh.
He could be in hell. Lucifer was a saint once too, Sean.
Oh.
An angel, whatever.
He was an angel, the angel of music. Yeah.
Yeah, and now we're making sick jams.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you.
I don't know. It seems feasible though.
Okay.
I
I don't even remember what the point of this topic was.
85% of kids believe in Santa Claus in the United
okay.
States.
Yes.
I believe it.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
Especially when they put him in advertising all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
I
there he
know.
is. He's right there.
So the Friday and Saturday before Christmas
Okay.
are the busiest shopping days of the year.
Of course.
I believe it.
So
I've experienced it.
yeah, it's not not Black
miserable.
Friday. You know, we'd think maybe Black Friday, but that's just when they try to get us to spend money.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
Hell
it's-
Friday.
It's all the procrastinators that are like, "Oh shit, Christmas is like tomorrow."
Or they're like, oh, I gotta cook, so I need like fresh whatever, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, it's all of those things kind of just rolled into one giant scary thing.
Amalgamation. They just forget to use their brain. Every time I've gone and like that, because I had to go shopping, yes, Friday, because it was Christmas. The Christmas of the last year we're talking about, if you're listening to this in the future, hey, thanks,
Right.
Was a Sunday. So I had to go on
Yeah.
Friday because I needed ingredients for like a salad or whatever.
I mean, I went out on Sunday morning,
Oh,
which was Christmas Eve day.
that's just. Except I weirdly feel like that's might be a little bit quieter because I feel like Saturday at
Oh
like
no, it
2
was
or 3 p.m.
chaos.
Oh no, never
Christmas
mind.
I
Eve.
avoided places though. I just went to I can go to the dollar store, but I'm not gonna go into like Meijer or Walmart. I was like, no.
Yeah, I had to go out and work both those days because
Oh my gosh.
I work for Coke. So,
Yeah.
so I'm just constantly moving back and forth between different parts of the store, stocking pop, and I can tell you, just being there was headache inducing with the first 5 minutes, and it only got worse.
I can't even imagine how much Coca-Cola people drink on Christmas.
No one,
Oh my gosh.
no one bought Coke on those 2 days, but it was just roaming through the sea of people, like running from electronic to dairy or wherever. That was really bad. So I didn't have to do a lot of stocking. It was just but yes, it was very chaotic.
People watching.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
Yeah. No thanks.
yeah, exactly.
So another one too. Candy canes apparently date all the way back to 1670,
Wow.
Oh,
which I
It
didn't
kinda
realize
makes-
that.
But it makes sense. Like whenever you see like a candy that's slightly terrible, you're like, this got to be old, and then it is.
Yeah.
Candy canes are not very good. So then you
So-
go, they're probably old.
So this is funny though because this is they are referencing history.com.
Nice.
The official of everything, right? The choir master at the Cologne Cathedral in Germany, he would give candy canes to young singers to keep them quiet during the living creche tradition on Christmas Eve.
There you go. But like, shut up.
Yep, he's like, here's something to suck on.
Ooh. That's Catholic Church, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Bendy. Aw.
I can go around corners with it.
Aw. I'll get you. I'm assuming they made it like that because like a shepherd's cane,
I'm gonna
right?
get you.
Like a shepherd's cane, right? Because like, oh, Jesus
Yeah.
was a shepherd or whatever.
Right, I think so. Yeah, at least they didn't make it cross-shaped, right?
Yeah, that'd be weird.
you can probably find now though.
Oh, a cross-shaped candy cane? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And the
Like,
great thing is it can be useful for even like the people in your life who are, on the opposite end, because you could just flip it upside down.
Right,
So that's pretty cool.
right.
I think
because
you'd
then
get a lot of
it's-
ants on your wall if you.
Because
decided
then
to
it's
do
a
that.
pogo stick when you
What?
flip it upside down. Is what
It's
it
a good
is.
joke, Sean. Also,
What's
yes,
that?
it would look like
Sorry.
it's not even.
I said I think you just get a lot of ants on your wall if you just hung it upside
Oh.
down.
Yeah.
Which that's a funny thing too. I didn't say hang.
Oh,
I just said you could flip it upside down.
I just well
It's a
usually like
candy cane.
well usually people who are upside down, it's usually hanging on a wall. So a bunch of ants.
I know, but
Not
candy
all
cane.
crosses are hanging on a wall. Also,
Yeah.
we said, oh, what if they made a cross out of candy cane? Did you put candy cane in your wall?
If it was made of a cross, yeah, I need something to pray to.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm
Candy-
too cheap. Yeah, I'm too
Candy
cheap to get a
cane
wood one.
cross.
I think a wooden one would be cheaper than candy cane.
Wood ones don't go on clearance right after Christmas though.
That's true.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Yeah.
You got
Valid
me.
point.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. So yeah, old candy canes.
Yeah, 15th, whatever. 16th century.
1670.
It's
Yeah.
1500. Oh.
17th
17th century. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so a Tom Hanks fact, right? He was in Polar Express, right?
He played like
he
all the
played
characters.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. How many?
7.
He's close, right?
You're close.
Because what is it?
It's 7 or 9, but
I-
but 9's too high.
I don't think he performance captured everybody, but it was literally like, I think I guess because kids really couldn't be on set for enough motion capture. I'll say 9.
Mm-hmm. Nope. He did 6.
Pretty
He
much
was
right there.
the conductor, and then Hero
homeless
Boy,
guy.
Father, Hobo, Scrooge, and Santa Claus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Tom Hanks, the movie.
Yeah, no, I watched a film breakdown video of I can't remember the director's name.
I don't.
Robert Zemeckis.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he also did Beowulf, and he also
Yep.
did.
I didn't know he did Polar Express.
Yes, he would.
That's such a departure from his style.
No, I know the video was talking about that, where it's like he made these great movies, and then for some reason he got obsessed with just doing weird tech stuff. So then that's also why he made Beowulf, and it's like
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah,
it's just all weird and gummy, and you're like, why did you do this? Just make it a movie, dude. You're Robert Zemeckis.
yeah, like Back to the Future, Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
just
like
make a
the
movie.
legend. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 people. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. He's the Eddie Murphy of Christmas movies.
Well, Sean was just talking about Norbit.
Yeah. I showed my brother Norbit yesterday, and I showed him the trailer, and within the first 5 seconds, he was determined to get me to watch it with him, and so we watched it. Because I've seen the movie way too many times.
So like once.
Yeah,
Too many times.
yeah, but way too many times.
Yeah.
And I'll keep it blunt, but he unironically laughed constantly throughout the movie, and it was interesting. I think there should be experiments tested on that movie because
That was
it's something else.
That was like, I'm sure there's parts of the people love and that can be funny, but that was like, I watched. I was with my friend, and she decided to put on Medea Goes to Prison.
I knew it.
And we watched like 20 minutes, and I don't think I actually made like a real laugh once. I may have chuckled, but I was like, I really don't.
My mom is obsessed with. I've talked about it before. She's obsessed with the Medea
just because
movies.
like I'm a white guy.
No,
Because sometimes it feels like that, where I'm like, I feel weird for saying like, oh, Medea's not funny, but I'm like, I'll watch like any other. I'll watch Richard Pryor movies. I'll watch Half Baked. I'll watch anything and think it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Medea's not funny.
she is
I
my
don't
mom.
think so.
I guess. It just makes me now think of the Cat Williams interview they just did. Sean and I were talking about that.
Yeah.
Where he's pretty much just putting everybody on blast, and he's like, I'll only work with Ricky Lake. I've put in my contract, I'll only work with Ricky Lake if he wears a dress. And he's like, what? Why did you do that? What? He's like, it's the only time he's a convincing actor. He's like, Ricky Lake and Tyler Perry cannot play a man to save their lives. So I was like, yeah. Every movie they like. Remember that action movie Tyler Perry was in, where it was like
The Martian?
No. That wasn't an action movie, but
No, I know.
Alien?
But no, he was like the main.
Oh.
He was like the main dude.
Alien?
Medea goes.
Is
to,
it Alien?
Medea goes to space.
It's got to be Alien. He was the alien in Alien, wasn't he?
No,
That was Tyler Perry.
That'd be crazy though.
Tyler Perry
The
as-
alien was a female, so
As
Oh,
the
yeah,
chest
that's right.
burster.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
ripping
there
it
you
up.
go.
hell no! Get away from her, you bitch! Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tear your wig out. No way.
I
That's
don't.
stupid.
I don't remember him being in an action film.
I don't either.
Yeah, but it was like Crunk, Spunchley, or whatever, and he was like a cool dude. It's like Nick Big Balls or something, and I was just like, he's like so lame as an action like main guy.
Yeah.
Cat Williams was right.
Yeah.
Go back to Medea. Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Deck my hers with birds.
So the original Elf on the Shelf, which of course is kind of a newer tradition that I don't think even. I mean, that wasn't even really a thing like when you were growing up, right?
Who are you talking to?
But either one of you, you're similar age. Elf
Well, I mean,
on the
you're
Shelf.
my dad. You didn't do it, so no.
I
Yeah.
don't recall it, but I think it's just because that probably freaked my mom out too.
It's just weird.
So-
Elf on a Shelf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't remember when it started even because it wasn't a thing when I was young, and then I don't remember doing it. For you,
We didn't
like
do
for
it.
you
No, I
or
don't
nothing.
care. You were gonna say something, Sean?
I was just saying, yeah, We didn't do it mostly because I think my mom was also just afraid of the concept of it because they are freaky.
They're weird.
They are weird,
Exactly.
yeah. But no,
Santa's
yeah,
weird enough.
exactly, yeah. But my family didn't do it either.
No. I don't know. Because it seems like even design-wise, it seems like an older thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it does say apparently. So the thing is, the original toy was named Fizbee.
Oh.
Yeah, Fisbee. And it says they grew up with this toy Fizbee in the 70s. And of course, we know the thing about how they report to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
About bad kids, which is terrifying. So it's got to be. I mean, I guess I'll check right now, but I know it didn't start till quite a bit later.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing is that parents just wanted to hype it up. They just want to make haha lol funny epic late epic videos. So then you'd be like, I remember these when I was a kid, and my mama said that watch me. So what if I made a video where it moved and my kids went wow, and I got a bunch of views.
How long do you think it's going to be before we get like an Annabelle type movie about Elf on the Shelf?
That's such a good. We should sell that spec script. That's such a good idea. We can make such an easy script out of that.
Yeah.
So it would be a Christmas horror film about Elf on the Shelf.
I mean, Eli Roth just made, the
Thanksgiving.
Eli Roth just made one about Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I
think
Blumhouse film or whatever, right?
it was produced. Yes, it's produced by.
We
by
could do
Blumhouse.
that. We could hit him up. We would only need like $50,000. Like, give us $50,000, we'll make this movie. It doesn't even need to be good.
A Skinamarink style.
We'll make a Tubi original.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So everything I'm seeing is saying that this Elf on the Shelf thing actually started in 2005. So that is
Okay.
why
I believe that.
I was gonna say that's why we missed it all because it's not even
if
20
it caught
years
traction, yeah, in 3 years, then it's like
ago. Yeah, it looks like
I would
2000.
have not believed in Santa by then.
Yeah, it says like 2007. I think it is when it started to kind of get more popular. I'm not going to read too much into it because I don't care. But but I do seem to remember that. You know what I mean? Because I remember just like one year where like everybody's like, "Oh my God, you got Elf on the Shelf!" I'm like, I don't even know what this is. And of course, my kids are grown at this time, pretty much, or old enough, and it's like,
Oh, I was husky by then at least.
yeah, it's like my kids don't give a shit about that kind of stuff.
No. We can all be real and say, Dad bought you presents.
Right.
Well, or, yeah, Mom or Grandma, whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, why let... I guess the elf didn't take credit. It's like,
No.
we don't need a surveillance elf.
No, he's just a spy. Yeah, he's just a crazy infiltrator.
That would be way funnier to be like, all right, there's a FBI surveillance van outside. They listen. They help Santa. And then you just call up like your buddy from work, and he has like the suit with like the little like radar dish gun. You're like, he's listening to let Santa know if you're a bad kid, and you're just crying, terrified.
Were those radar guns like even real, or is that just like a fictionalized thing to just make it look cool? Because they look cool, but that seems impractical.
No, they technically work. They're pretty much like just like a shotgun mic with a shield. Like they use them in like football and stuff. They'll have dudes on the sidelines and they can like kind of point it and like hear stuff. But now a lot of people are mic'd up, so you really don't need.
They use them when they're hunting for Bigfoot, so that's how I know they're real.
And then was it Bobo makes the cool noise to go
Right.
Whoa, he's here.
It's Bigfoot. No, it's Bobo.
Merry Christmas. Santa's stinky cousin just barfs all over a kid. How's Bigfoot, Santa Claus?
Wasn't that just what's his name?
Jack Links?
No, Vince Vaughn. Did he have a movie where
Jack Links.
Oh, of Fred Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a Santa's drunken brother, and he's like, oh,
He's like, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw a clip of Tim Allen talking about the film Santa Claus that he was in on Jimmy Fallon. He talked about how in the original script, he's like, it was originally written by two like really funny comedy writers, and he's like, in the original script, I was supposed to shoot Santa.
Oh wow.
And I was like, that's way funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, I was crying, laughing, and then Jeffrey Katzenberg, whatever, the old lead of Disney, he was like, oh, we picked up the script, but I got to change some things, and he was like, no. But then obviously they did. He still deflates comically, though. But I'm like, if he shot Santa, that'd be way funnier.
Now we have the new Santa Claus TV show.
Yeah, I
It's
heard
on
it's
Disney
pretty all right.
Plus. Yeah,
It's perfectly fine.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
They need to bring-
Welcome to our diatribe.
They need to bring Martin Short back.
Dude,
That's all I
that would be
gotta
a
say.
great podcast name. Diatribe, and then like there's a dash for like tribe.
And then it's
Where it's like,
a Tribe Called Quest podcast. That's all we talk about.
oh, that's interesting.
That'd be cool.
The entire history of Q-Tip is like episode 1.
But the company, we just confuse it completely.
All right, you ready for the next part here?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So, why do we kiss under the mistletoe?
Because I wanna.
I don't know. Missiles are magic. Something like that.
Because I want to suck on toes.
Yeah.
So apparently this started with it has roots in Norse mythology.
Like all
Cool.
cool things do.
Yep, and it reports that Frigg, the goddess of love, promised to kiss anyone who passed under the berry-laden plant after it saved her son's life.
Nice.
Oh.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Aw, frig.
He's been around.
Friggin' swing. I don't know. It was worse than that time I was in Norse mythology.
So I mean that's kind of an interesting carryover there from the Norse times, right? We also have we talked about Santa Claus, a couple different things that we talked about. He's based on Saint Nicholas, right? And Sinterklaas. We talked about all of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep going. So here, look at It's a Wonderful Life. We talked about this though.
Nice.
See, that's the thing. Like, even though you said the other one, we were still right that this was. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost your video feed for
Oh.
those that don't know what's happening. Anyways, so It's a Wonderful Life. Apparently, it was a box office flop, but I think we talked about that even, right?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, it's one of those where it's a great film, but yes, I can see how people would be like, I don't really want to talk about this during Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like a dude killing himself because he doesn't have money. People
Right.
hate Christmas movies that make them actually talk about what Christmas really is. That's why people love
Right.
Christmas Story for 24 hours, because they go, the meaning of Christmas is your dad yelling at you and then he bought you a gun.
And,
You
then-
go,
and you eat soap.
yeah.
Right.
Well, you suck
Yeah.
on it or whatever, yeah. I don't think he digested it.
No, but it was, wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah.
Didn't he eat it in like the little vision he had, and then he goes blind? And he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Ralphie, you're
You're like,
blind."
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I remember that too.
Shout out.
So it's funny because apparently it was once
to
the copy
Peter
once the
Billingsley.
copy
Sorry, go on.
once the copyright expired, that's when it actually became more popular because television networks picked it up and they just started, putting it on TV
Just
basically all
running
the
it,
time.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, and that was in 1974. So then that's when people are like, "Oh, okay, like this movie doesn't suck."
I feel like that happens
So-
a lot of movies. When the stakes
Right.
are low, when you can just go, oh, there it is. Then they realize it's good. This sounds ridiculous, but legitimately I think that's one of the things I actually do like cable more than streaming services for, is like
Of course.
there's
Yeah.
just random stuff curated instead of
yeah,
like
for
here's
sure.
just everything. Sometimes you're like, there's only like 3 good channels right now, and then you accidentally find something great.
Exactly. I've definitely watched something where I'm like, I don't know what this is, and then you're like, "Oh, okay."
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's kind of like Spotify with music, right? Or Pandora.
Yeah, there's
Just
too
let it-
much stuff.
Let it give you all the garbage.
Yeah. Please listen to us on Spotify now.
That's true. We are on Spotify.
Give
so
us
you can
a
find
star or thumb or whatever their system is.
We're part of the garbage. We can admit that.
That would be a great merch. We're part of the garbage. That should be the 3 of us like poking out of a trash can.
Just trash bags with our face on it.
Cool. That's what we are. Pod bags, trash bags.
Trash bags.
Put it in the bin.
So eggnog originally apparently too was it's a descendant of the medieval British drink posset. So that's kind of where we get this eggnog idea from. The posset was made with wine or beer and then cream, sugar, and egg.
That is disgusting.
Here's the thing: is that eggnog sounded gross, but then I had some and I went, "It's kind of nice."
Yeah, but eggnog is eggnog made with wine?
No, but a lot of people add alcohol to it.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yes, they do.
But if
I
you
don't
put a
know.
white wine in there, it could be good. White wine's like a dessert
Right.
wine.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Like a
thing,
red
I-
wine in there, I agree with you. That's weird. Or a beer. Can you imagine
Yeah,
if they're like,
exactly.
hey, eggnog, can you give me a Bud Light? I'm going to switch off.
Yeah, exactly.
One in each hand. Like, you know when you're
Right.
like you're like eating a sandwich and you switch off with some chips, you go back and forth a little bit.
I
Oh, you're a one at a time guy.
yeah, it's one or the other. Like I'll do chips first and then I'll eat the burger.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm not a switcher now.
That's why you don't like eggnog.
A switcher.
no. I do like eggnog.
I'm not an
but,
ambi eater.
but the base of eggnog being beer is disgusting though, because you're adding this cream and sugar and all that stuff, and it just doesn't feel right. We're like eggnog now. Yeah, it's just kind of whatever, really rich, whatever, but it works because it's whatever's in eggnog.
Yeah. We're scientists here.
Yeah,
Whatever's in eggnog. I don't know.
milk,
I'm assuming
egg, and nog. There you go.
Boom.
Wait. Yeah. So, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, that, the poem or that we usually hear. I don't know that we talked about that. I knew it had a different name, but apparently the original name is A Visit from St. Nicholas.
I think you very briefly mentioned it. We were too busy talking about
Yeah.
that it was surprising how old it was.
Yeah, 1823. So it is now 201
Which is
years
crazy.
old. Yeah.
I thought it'd be older.
Really?
Yeah.
We talked about in the last episode is that not celebrating Christmas, but celebrating modern Christmas with the imagery like that is surprisingly new. It was
Right.
I think it was 1870 or
Yeah,
1890 that it
1870s, yeah.
1883 or something. It officially became
Like
it
a
was
bank.
Thanksgiving, yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and one other thing, or President's Day was became an official holiday.
That is surprisingly new. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
past
It's not that old.
150, 150 years. Yeah, that's
Right.
really.
halfway through us being halfway to us now being a country, we were finally
Right.
we can have some holidays.
Well, I mean, yeah, we had war after war, battle after battle for
We
a
were
while.
a little busy, yeah.
Yeah, we were just a little busy.
So, since we have an expert on the panel today,
Whoa.
we can talk about how Coca-Cola played a role in the image of Santa Claus.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
It's, working at Coke, it's it's like the immigration test where they're like,
It really.
what's the
yeah.
history of Coke? And you go I thought I was just stock shelves, man. What's going on?
That was, I kid you not, when I got hired, they pulled me into the office
They actually tested
Oh,
you?
no.
and they said, what products does Coca-Cola own and what products do they not own? They gave me a
wow.
test when I got hired, and I failed
What
it.
ones do they not own? You're standing there going, okay, they don't.
I looked there and I said, and I quote, I didn't even give them an answer. I said, do they own the Coke gummies? And then they laughed in my face. And they gave me a list, and they own Smart Water, Vitamin Water,
Right.
Powerade, just all that
Yep.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Coke Santa question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up front and say I don't know, but I'll entertain the idea by saying the red and white colors of Coca-Cola probably played a dominant role in picking the color of Santa and just having them kind of work off of each other. Plus, we have the red ornament balls that are pretty popular around the holiday season.
I think you're fairly close because I thought we mentioned it for a second last episode, right? That wasn't it. His St. Nicholas's suit or whatever used to be green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally it was
Yeah.
green. But so what happened was apparently, 1931, Coca-Cola commissioned an artist to paint Santa Claus for their Christmas ads. And that artist used 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, or A Visit from St. Nicholas. He used the description from that to kind of build, that image. It doesn't say specifically, because it talks about how he used, the rosy cheeks and a white beard and that kind of stuff. It doesn't really, it's funny, it doesn't address the red and white.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that color scheme. I'm
they
not
must
sure
have just
why
been
he
like, hey, design it, but we're Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
pick
he
our
might
colors.
have. He might have did red and white to, like Sean was saying, to emphasize that Coca-Cola colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with
But
the
I don't
polar
know.
bears, right?
I would. Yeah, I think I'd have to. We'd have to do a little more research, which I'm not going to do, to be honest, right now.
Next year.
But
There you
yeah,
go.
maybe next time we'll catch you on that. We'll find out the true connection, the dirty connection between Coca-Cola and Santa Claus.
sons of bitches.
I will resurrect John Pemberton just to bring him for just for you guys as my
bear?
Christmas gift. No, the guy who created Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll resurrect him and then we'll ask him ourselves.
And he'll say, "Put me back in hell, you beast." You know, why
He'll
did you
say,
make
I-
Coke-"
He's gonna say, "I'm Santa Claus.
You go,
I'm the real Santa Claus."
That would be
He
the
died.
craziest twist if John Pemberton was the legit Santa Claus.
wow.
He died falling off of a roof, and then he
I was about to say,
deflated,
and he-
Tim Allen went,
and then Tim Allen went.
And he was shot down by Tim Allen on the set of Home
Yeah.
Improvement.
and
And then the Family Feud guy, he just got out of there. He's like, I got
he
a
went,
bull.
"Number one answer." What a great bit, guys. I can't believe we cooked that up. That's incredible. That was
Oh
off
my
the
gosh.
dome. I thought that was scripted. That's incredible.
So we talked about the movie, right? The highest grossing movie. But what is the best selling Christmas song of all time?
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
No. Best selling? I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm going to say The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Well, you're both close, but not right. Bing Crosby.
Oh, I was gonna say
okay.
that too.
Okay.
Yep, singing White Christmas.
It's
And the
racist.
interesting thing too, it says, is that it's not only the best-selling Christmas song, but it is the best-selling single of all time.
Oh my god. Well, I guess that
Ooh.
makes sense, right? Like, surely the best-selling Christmas single
Well, it helps, right? For sure. You
because
know.
it's so vague.
Yeah.
Like in a perfect way, where it's like most songs, you're like, oh, there's certain niche people would like it, but it's like a Christmas song. Like, okay, it's for
Right.
everyone.
I mean, I'd say that because it's Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby's for everyone. Everyone
That's
loves Bing
true.
Crosby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think people have more, Bing Crosby or the search engine? Bing.
I don't think anyone genuinely uses Bing anymore. Like, they keep trying to catch up, but, like, people are just, like, probably
I thought
Firefox
they
or Chrome or
retired
something.
it. I think it's just Edge
No,
now.
it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Bing still exists. I use it very rarely, but there are times because, like, we'll just go this direction quickly. Sometimes when I'm Googling things, and use Google, I get tired of the fact that they're just trying to sell me a product.
Yeah.
That is fair, yeah. Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, okay, I'm going to use Bing because I'm just trying to find information about something. I
Bing's
don't
like
need
your
to
drunk
buy.
uncle.
Your
He has no
drunk-
affiliations.
Yeah.
Right. And he knows a lot of shit.
He knows a lot. I read this
You know.
somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Let me find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
It's not
man.
always true. It's not always what you want to hear,
But
but
it's entertaining.
It's close enough
But-
sometimes.
yeah, you're like, okay, that's what I need. Just
Yeah.
point me in a direction. Like
Exactly.
that's all you need to do. And that's so sometimes, yeah, I have to go to Bing and be like, okay, let's cut the crap out. I don't need 42 pages of Amazon, Pinterest, and Facebook
yeah,
pages.
suggested
about this.
ads. Like,
Yeah, because
Google-
I know I just did that.
Google also just tends to repeat the same, like, 5 articles for, like, 20 pages, so
Right.
you have to, like, really have to scroll through to find anything other than the first 5 results, and that does get quite infuriating, too. So, I get it.
Yep.
I get it.
Yep. So
Shout out
I'm
Bing.
happy that. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Bing Crosby. Good job
And-
on the
and
search engine.
I know. And if you
And
search
the
on
song.
Bing, I know when I was younger it was exciting because if you searched on Bing, you get Xbox points. Well, you get like Microsoft points, and you could trade
Oh,
them.
really?
You could trade them for like a Xbox
You
gift
still
card.
get them.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can still get them.
gosh.
That's what's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Because you can just search a bunch of stuff, and then you'd be like, oh, I got enough points for like a $5 gift card, and you get a game. Okay.
That's
I did
pretty-
that once
No,
and I
I'm shocked.
I did that once and I got
speechless.
$5 off Domino's.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, sweet. But this was a couple years ago, so I mean, I probably have X amount of points racked up now. I just don't care to look.
That's fair. Yeah, Google. Eat that.
Yeah.
Take that Opera.
So so I mean, obviously, there's just some of those, those facts, those interesting little things that maybe we didn't know about Christmas. A little more, of that. I think though we're going to move on now. We're going to move on to the dark side of Christmas.
Oh my
That's just the normal side of Christmas for me. This is my reality, liberals.
You're just in it.
Yeah, you're just in it.
No, we're going to talk about Krampus.
Oh,
Yes.
And I don't know. So I know Krampus, yes, has gained popularity, right? You guys said what year was it? 2018 is when the movie
yeah. I think
came out?
2018 is when
Something like
yeah,
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Within the past 5 years, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when it came out. I didn't see the film.
It's
Have you seen the
2019.
film? Okay.
I
Did you
no,
see
it's
the
just
film?
funny that you said, past 5 years, and it's like,
Doesn't matter.
It's literally 5 years.
I haven't watched the film since like closer
Okay.
to when it came out.
I hadn't seen it at all, so
It's honestly pretty good. It's like
It
kind of campy, but it's like a James Wan kind of thing.
Yeah,
where it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
weird
Definitely.
but fun.
Yeah.
But Krampus, of course, not just a film, right? So this is
It's a man.
here we go. So it's a Central European legend, right?
Yeah.
Half goat, half demon monster. Right?
That second half is quite nondescript. Where you're like half goat,
Right.
Okay, I know what a goat is.
half
demon monster. That could be anything.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it. Krampus can be what he wants to be.
Whoa,
He will not be limited.
that's inspiring.
But yeah, so he does punish misbehaving children at Christmas time.
hits him with like his little like twig branch or whatever.
Yeah, he's got these crazy branches, right?
Mm-hmm.
His name derives from the German word Krampen, which is it means claw.
Okay, that just made me think of Marge Simpson crumping though.
I'll crumple this, sweetie. Whoosh, whoosh.
So Krampus is thought to originated with some of the pagan rituals that occurred around the winter solstice. And we have, according to legend, he's the son of Hel, Hel, right? The Norse god of the underworld.
Son of hell.
And of course, yeah, the son of Hel. So he gained some, even as Christianity kind of spread, Krampus became more associated with Christmas, because of course the Christians pretend that Christmas, they pretend that it was their idea, but yet they know that they're stealing pagan rituals and
That's the
making
way to
them
do
their
it.
own thing.
You go
Yeah,
like, that looks nice. We'll pretend that's ours. Yeah.
Right, but then they were mad that the Krampus thing got worked into, so even the Catholic Church tried to ban him from legends and from stories, but obviously didn't succeed.
You can't keep Krampus down.
Right. Yep. Krampus is kind of like the anti-Santa. You've got Santa who brings gifts. You've got Krampus that beats the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's basically how it works.
Santa gives
like you
gifts
said-
from his big bag, and Krampus throws bad
Children
kids in his big bag.
and
Yeah.
slaps
So he is the anti-Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anti-Santa.
He'll he like you said, he beats kids with branches and sticks, which is also sure fun. But the one, like, I know I've seen it, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there are the festivities. There are the Krampuslauf, which is the Krampus run. I don't know if you've seen videos of this before.
Maybe Sean and I both had German class, so I know that we kind of talked about this stuff.
Yeah, so Krampuslauf, like it obviously happens every year, and basically, literally, people from around the area, they will dress up in these Krampus outfits, and they are fantastically ornate. Like, that's how I kind of stumbled on it, because I watched videos, and I mean, these people will spend a year or 2 or 3. It's just like a cosplay thing where they spend a lot of time in making these things look really, really legitimate, and they are pretty scary even, you know what I mean? Like, they do a good job where you're like, holy cow, that doesn't even look like a dude in a costume at this point,
They're Christmas furries.
Yeah. So,
Krampies.
Ooh.
Yeah, Krampies.
Krampies.
Ooh, join
Yeah.
me, my Krampies.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oder
so they
was,
will-
yeah.
they will dress up, and there's even competitions, even, as obviously, who's got the best costume. They have a parade, and literally these Krampuses, they will go through the streets, and they literally will beat people. They will, not super hard, but they will do exactly what a Krampus is supposed to do.
I have
they
heard
will
about
hit
that.
you.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
heard
they will
about
hit
that,
you
yeah.
with branches and sticks. They will chase you down. I mean, it's kind of almost like the real deal thing. You know what I mean? So it's entertaining in a way. You know what I mean? Because these people do go a little bit crazy.
Blessed to be American. Don't got to do with that.
We just beat each other for no reason.
True.
Sean did a light grimace at me.
I mean, I usually have a reason if I'm beating somebody.
Oh,
On second thought, I'd rather take the one day out of the year to be beat than deal with what we got right now. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we talk about like in the late 20th century they wanted to preserve this heritage, so like Krampus kind of did get a resurgence of popularity in Austria and Germany, and that's when they kind of started celebrating that again. And then of course we talked about even then that kind of did lead up to even like the 2019, like even we got a film that was made about him.
Yeah,
I think there's more than one too, but that one was very prominent.
That was like
I
the
remember
highest
that
profile one.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
once
for
like
sure.
a bunch of like horrible Tubi or like Crackle or I'm sure there's another terrible service with a bunch of just not very good movies, but right on there too.
Yeah.
Gotta be more Krampus movies. Interested in,
I think there is.
I'm gonna ask Sean real quick.
Okay.
Do you remember in German class? Because I'm trying to think of the dude. Because I'm like, I want to mention him. You remember how apparently there was like, it was like, oh, the Schwarzman or something like that. You remember that? It was Santa's like right hand man. Who was
and
a black man.
Yep.
Because he was covered in soot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do actually.
And we were like,
and then people, I believe,
huh.
I don't know if they do it to this day, but people would dress as him.
And
And
Trudeau style.
yeah,
Blackface, yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
And then,
and do whatever.
but like I said, I don't know if it's a to this day thing, but people would just walk around as normal, and I was like, just hearing Farrell talk about that, I was like, huh, that's
very nonchalantly. You'd be like,
yeah,
all right.
yeah, but also probably talking to a bunch of high schoolers about that. Yeah,
Yeah, she was really taking a chance.
yeah, she was.
So I've got a few facts here. We're going to run through these quick. So
Sweet.
Krampus. So it's funny. This first blurb here even mentions there's a 2015 holiday horror movie called Krampus.
Ooh, okay.
And apparently in that film he comes out on Christmas Eve, but apparently the fact is supposed to be, or at least the legend, is that he comes out actually on the night of December 5th, which is called Krampusnacht or Krampusnacht.
So he does a little
And
early retribution.
Well, and it's the eve of St. Nicholas Day.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
So he comes out first, starts beating the kids, and then he can tell Santa, yeah, I already beat him, so you don't.
Santa
don't worry
or
about it."
Saint Nick can see the welts, and he can go like, "All
Yeah.
right, that's a bad kid. Don't give
Exactly.
him anything."
Yeah.
Just
So
brands
that's
kids.
interesting.
Just looks grimaces and walks away.
You were slightly rude this year, Timmy. Okay.
So apparently, in parts of like Austria, Germany, some of those areas, they send they send holiday cards, I guess we'll call them, from Krampus. So just like
filled
Christmas
with
cards.
crap.
Well,
Aw.
apparently, generally what they
Why I keep laughing that hard.
generally they will say Gruß vom Krampus, which is German for greetings from Krampus. And then the cards depict images of Krampus stuffing children into sacks, which is one of the things that he does as well.
Oh yeah.
Or whipping the kids with chains and sticks.
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like we might have a new tradition that we got to start next year. I think
It keeps the kids in line. I do like the idea of being like, "Oh, look, an early gift."
Well, I was just talking about December 5th, like sending out, Krampus cards.
These
I wasn't
iPad
talking
kids are
about-
too
No, that's what
soft
I'm saying.
nowadays.
I didn't
you send
mean
out the
beating
cards.
children. That's not the tradition I wanted to start next year.
No.
I would like to remove my name from the petition then if we're not
Oh yeah.
If
I
we're
don't
not-
want to do that.
if we're not beating these Coco Melon iPad kids, you know.
Well, I was like, just maybe it could be a
Gotta keep
virtual
them in
card.
place.
We send him a virtual, like, "Oh, Krampus sent you a video," and they go, "Oh, cool." He's like, and you go, "Ah!" And he'd be like, "Oh, stop being an asshole, okay?" Or he's gonna beat you,
He's
He'll
gonna make
beat
you
you in
watch
Fortnite.
all the Saw movies back to back.
even the lesser films. They go, "No,
Even Saw 10, especially
you
Saw
were gonna
10.
watch it twice."
Yeah.
No, even Spiral.
3 times for you, Billy.
Krampus.
So apparently too in Eastern Europe they do have on that December 5th date they have Krampus parades that day.
cool.
So they definitely recognize that by doing the parades. They have the Krampus run, which we talked about, Krampuslauf. It's run by local Krampus group, which of course is Krampus troop. Not a lot of
Not a lot of mystery
translation needed there.
Yeah.
But like I said, obviously some of these people just spend all sorts of time on their costumes, and they're really cool. Like I've seen a few, and I'm like, they're fantastic. So let's see. We also have so some Krampuses they get into staged. These are staged turf wars. Yeah.
The gang
so
war.
well, yep. One Krampus starts fighting another Krampus. Exactly. This is called the Rempler.
Oh,
And this is where two Krampuses stage a shoving match. Almost kind of like they're moshing, basically, with each other.
Cool.
Like they're doing a mosh
Just
pit.
whirlwind.
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently they do that, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, yeah, they're talking about these, some of the costumes, like they're talking about more in detail. They make hand-carved wooden masks. And then, of course, even some of these they display these costumes, like the antique ones from, years past. Those get displayed even in museums and stuff because they're, that much of a cultural, iconography, basically.
Yeah.
And then we have, apparently, the Krampuslauf was banned for a few years back in Austria from 1934 to 1938. Literally, fascists controlled the country, and they banned Krampus for 4 years because they said it was a symbol of sin and evil. So they got rid of him for a little bit. But he came back.
He came back.
Like any good half-goat, half-demon monster should.
That's right. He climbed that mountain.
So we have a couple different variations too. We have let's see. So some parts of Germany they talk of Knecht Ruprecht, which is a Krampus-like figure who dons a dark hood and carries children into the depths of hell.
Okay, a little more intense.
And then we have in France we have Pierre Fouettard.
Sure.
Don't know French too well, but Pierre Fouettard.
You can
It
pronounce it
translates
as Midwest.
It translates to father whipper.
Ah.
Yeah, and then in Switzerland he is known as Schmutzli.
That sounds super familiar.
that actually
Yeah.
does, yeah.
I swear there was
Yeah.
a German thing with a comparable name also.
Right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. So apparently here in America too, we're starting at, we know that we're starting to see that, and some major cities are starting to do their own Krampuslaufs and Krampus bells, where you can, participate. You can dress up as your favorite half goat, half demon monster
And beat people up.
for Christmas and beat people up.
Finally.
I know. It's great. But I will say, it's funny. I have a Krampus T-shirt, and I got that shirt 10 or 15 years ago. So I literally had learned about it even then. You know what I mean? In light of all of that.
Oh, yeah. No, he's
So-
people like an anti-hero.
Yeah, underdog, undergoat,
Yeah.
under demon, under monster.
And it's not like he, hurts these kids for fun or for his own,
Well, not
satisfaction.
Not primarily.
This is all for Santa, right? So Santa's the real villain here. Without
Yeah.
Santa, Krampus, would probably be working at an IGA or something like that.
That's yeah, for real stocking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about Santa's he's like the guy who doesn't want to punish his kids, and then Krampus is like, oh, so I have to be the bad guy. So I have
it's
to,
good cop,
I
bad
have
cop.
to actually do the discipline. I have to be the bad.
So-
You get to be the fun guy.
So it's Lethal Weapon.
Whoa, good cop, bad cop.
Just think about it like this, right? You can't spell Satan without Santa.
That's true.
Right.
And what else can you spell with Krampus?
Crap.
Us.
Can't spell us
Oh.
without Krampus. There you go.
Whoa, that's so romantic. Can't spell Krampus without us. Can you be the demon to my goat half?
Get that as a tramp stamp. Can't
Oh,
spell Krampus
cool.
without us.
Yeah.
But then get
The
that brand
cramp stamp.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
cramp
yeah.
stamp.
Cool. Yeah. And get it branded onto me like a cow.
and then get a little mistletoe on the front, like right on the fupa.
No, I'm gonna keep the mistletoe on the back, just leave it hanging.
Oh, kiss my ass. Yeah. That's nice. Hey, if you get those tattoos, tag us.
Yeah.
What is it? At Podbags. What's our Instagram? At Podbags or at Podbags Podcast?
Podbags Podcast.
Okay, at Podbags Podcast. Tag us if you get one of those. It's hilarious. Or if you have one.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Now
I love that.
Now I kind of want one.
Oh, a cramp stamp.
Episode
Cramp
100,
stamp.
everybody.
Episode 100. Yeah, if we
Cramp
have
stamps.
if we have like I don't know, like 1,500 listeners by 100, we'll get cramp
That
stamps.
is that's very gratuitous.
Ooh.
By episode-
It's a tattoo. I gotta be. I'm just saying, we gotta make it kind of high. I'm not gonna be like, if we have 50 downloads by the end of the year, I'll get a tattoo. That's insane.
No one's gonna see it though.
I
Right.
would show it off if we got it.
Yeah, I would show it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's valid. That's valid.
That's why I'm like, we better have a lot to show off.
You heard him. 300 listeners
No,
by the end of this year.
1,500.
Nope, 300. You heard him right.
500.
He's gonna see.
I'll do 500.
We're working it down.
Oh my
500
gosh.
listeners.
How big does that have to be?
Enough for Steve Urkel to read.
He has good glasses.
Okay, Stefan Urkel to read.
His eyes are incredible,
Ooh.
scientifically.
Okay, then take what I'm saying and
Like somewhere in the middle.
yeah, just
We'll
validate
figure
that.
it out then.
Yeah.
Anyways, cramp stamps.
All right. So that is a little bit of obviously the dark side, the other half, right? The Darth Vader of Christmas.
The anus of much like my cramp stamp. The
Right.
anus of Christmas.
So let's finish up here. We're gonna move on to our New Year's stuff because of course
Okay.
we did also pass our New Year's. We are in 2024. So yeah, I mean it's a new year, right? So we want to talk about some of these interesting New Year's Eve traditions too, though, right? I'm sure everyone has their own, like going to bed at 9 o'clock and who gives a shit that it
best.
hit midnight.
We-
Yeah, there's
we-
good ones like that.
We actually did the adult thing. We actually stayed up. Our sister Belle, and Sean, and then buddy Tyler, they came over and we bought cottage and pizza, and then we stayed. And like true adults, it was like 10:30, and everybody was like, "I think I'm gonna leave. I'm tired." And I'm like, "Nah, like come on, look."
I just straight up took a nap. I was
Bro,
like, fuck.
I was
like,
just
yeah.
like, look, I don't want to stay up either, but like, if we're already so close, 10:30, you're already pretty much there. So I was like, come on, let's do. I was like, I got oranges, and then we made it. Pretty much, it was like 12:10. Everybody left because they were like, we're tired. We're
Like
yeah.
Happy New Year, goodbye.
It was so anticlimactic too. Like I know you can only expect so much when you're in your
Those gay
20s.
dudes kissing.
That was kind of lit, but see, I far more enjoyed the karaoke session we had before.
That was
You know,
great.
that was great.
There was a video of we played we put on a list not only of the MX Unleashed and MX versus ATV Unleashed musical playlists because they're great. Then we looked up Divorced Dad Rock, and it was obviously all the hits. And then we have a video of us singing Higher by Creed, and I'm holding Tyler and I'm making him fly around.
Oh,
So that was great. And then we ate pizza, and up until the last 2 minutes before the ball dropped, we watched the delivery episode of SpongeBob because I have it bought on YouTube.
Don't forget about the South Carolina beautiful music performances that we tuned into every so often.
I clicked on New Year's Eve live videos on YouTube, and there was a few different ones. There was obviously the legit here's the ball drop, whatever. And then there was one where it's just kind of nondescript cam, and I was like, all right. And then I found another one where it was a dude walking around the ground in New York, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then there was one, it was at a bar in South Carolina, and it was less than 800 viewers, and it was just a terrible cover band.
They were awful.
They did Separate Ways, which sucked. Pretty much all their covers were just terrible. They were, but it was really fun to keep going back and listen to. So, anyways, that was our New Year. So yes, you are right. Go to bed at 9 p.m. or stay up and just do dumb shit.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so let's just even look. I mean, some of these are pretty obvious, of course. Like the first one is just making New Year's resolutions, right?
Yeah.
Which I did not.
Okay.
I have no interest in that.
That's fair. Your completed masterwork. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
But I know people do. Some people do. It's it makes
I made a
sense. It's like
list.
it's an easy time to like mark and go, okay, from this point forward I'm gonna do this. So I
Or
get
try
it.
to.
That's me in a
Right.
nutshell right there.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard New Year's resolution type guy.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
Mine are from top to bottom from memory. Go to the gym 4 times a week. Get my car fixed. That's new, and I had to add on
Yeah.
New Year's Eve because I hit a deer.
Right.
But go to the gym 4 days a week. Cut pop out entirely. And start actually making and putting out movies because that's my passion, and I've waited
Right.
far too long. So
Right.
Those are like
So
reasonable ones.
I mean, you got to forgive me, but I literally picture that 4 days a week, there's just Sean sitting in the lobby of a gym, like sipping
like, I
on
made it.
probably a soda and be like, yep, I'm at the gym today. Cool. And then he goes home.
yeah, I mean, the lobby of the Y is just too beautiful for me to not appreciate.
There's just so much
Right.
Yeah.
just stuff,
Mhm.
There's the weird empty little section with all the chairs for no reason.
There's the
Right.
elevator that we could get stuck in.
Yep. There's like
My
the
nemesis.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
there's all the odd people who work there who just kind of stare at you and just kind
There's the one lady who made fun of me for being short.
of I don't even
Oh,
remember
wow.
that.
Jeez.
Christian Association, come on guys.
No,
rude.
Right.
you or maybe it was Kayla or someone was getting tennis rackets, like for racquetball or whatever. And then
I don't know, I think I was with you.
yeah, I went down to go get them, and then I think you were returning them or something, or vice versa. And then she's like, you're like, oh, whatever, like this. Like,
Oh, because I was like,
you described me, and then she's like,
yeah, I walked
the
in,
really short guy.
and I was
And I was like, you're not that much taller than me, lady.
No, you weren't down there because I forgot I walked in. I was like, oh, did a red haired guy walk through here? And she's like, is he really short? And I was like,
yeah,
he's not that short.
yeah,
You're
Right.
you're like 5'8",
Yeah.
5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
5'8".
regular
Yeah.
height.
Yeah,
You're just not demonstrably. I'm not demonstrably large. I'm reasonable.
You're a
I'm still
freak.
big.
a freak.
I'm like a freak width wise.
If
I-
you
I-
didn't shave, you'd be Bigfoot. That's how much of a freak you are. I tempt you with little Jack Links. or
You would be
something.
little Bigfoot though if you didn't shave.
Ooh.
That means
Like film.
That means I get to be in Tenacious D, Pick a Destiny, and that would be
Good
AFK in my
reference.
book.
Take some mushrooms.
Yeah,
What the hell are we talking about? Oh, resolutions.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm
We've
just be
made it
sitting in
back.
the lobby.
We'll see, though. Those are good resolutions. Those are good things, right? So,
Yeah.
I hope.
right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's just trying to make some effort. I mean, it's funny. I guess like I kind of do have them, but they're not because I'm very non-committal. Where I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll try to do these things better this year.
I'm too committal. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean's definitely an overthinker, which
Yeah.
is good in some respects, but
Yeah.
I feel like that can be part of your resolutions this year is try and let yourself relax a little. But I will say, you know what? Maybe not a direct resolution, but you know what you said last year, January time? We got to start the podcast. Look where we
Yes.
are now. Episode
Right,
39
and we
right
did.
here. You're in it,
Right.
baby. So we're making
Exactly.
it.
Yes.
We
Right.
finally
And our
did it.
intent-
We finally made an audio form in which 3 random white fellows just talk about stuff. We
Well,
did
and
it.
We're literally, hoping to start 2 more this year,
Yeah,
and yeah,
and maybe some other
continue.
cool stuff. Yeah.
We're gonna grow the media empire,
Oh,
and we're inviting all of you to come join us.
It's a
Yeah.
creative year for us all.
exactly.
Yes.
It's a great thing to
Exactly.
hear. Great thing to hear.
It is, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
So,
the value of resolutions.
This next one is interesting because I mean it makes sense, but not really. You can decorate a New Year's tree.
What?
You took
Yeah.
the words out of my mouth. A New Year's tree.
Yeah, obviously, basically, people are like, nah, Christmas is over. Tree's still up though, so let's just make it a New Year's tree.
That's my mom in
It's
a
like rich
nutshell.
folks. Why do you have so many
Yeah.
decorations?
My mom does not get rid of her tree until probably November 1st.
of the next year.
She loves that tree like a second
So
husband.
I should even take it down.
I don't know, but she loves that tree like a second husband.
yeah, just leave it up
Yeah.
all year.
That'd be a great Hallmark movie.
That thing dies though because she's
Oh, she won't get a fake tree.
no. So like there'd be moments where I'm just like chilling back when I lived with her, walking through the house, and then I go to the bathroom
a
and
bunch of pine needles.
and I'm a porcupine.
Ugh.
They're like 4 inches deep. They're popping out the other end of my foot. It's everywhere.
Wow,
Yeah, I was like, okay, great.
cool. All just for a stinky tree.
Yeah, I mean, really, it was bad. We'd have to fight her to just get it out.
But now imagine that tree stays up even longer, and then you put different crap on it. What did New Year's decorations look like?
Don't let my mom hear this podcast.
I don't know. What would New Year's? I don't know. There's a picture, but I can't tell what any of the stuff is.
You might write your resolution down and then tie it to the
that's
tree.
a nice one.
There you go.
That's a thoughtful one.
I don't know.
That's actually a good idea. New Year's tree. You know what the decoration should be? It should be a nearly empty, one swig left.
A fireball.
Yep, a fifth. Yep. It should be
Fireball.
a sweaty, stinky suit.
Oh Lord.
It should be horrible Dollar Tree crap that says NYE on it, and it should be a handgun.
And then you put those cheap tacky glasses on top for the star.
And then
it's like 2024.
That's
and
good.
Yeah.
And then once the ball drops, you just have a bunch of fireworks inside of the tree, and you light them.
I was
It
supposed
blows
to
the tree
say. I was just
up.
about to say. It just explodes exactly.
And you just get shrapnel in you.
Yeah, exactly. Just blow it up.
That's awesome. That'd be so cool.
I'm killing the new me from 2023. The tree explodes like that's the new me 2024. Like, oh wow,
That's beautiful.
that's way too cool for what people actually do. They probably just keep the Christmas decorations up or whatever.
Yeah, and just pretend they're
Right.
different.
I don't think they redecorate it, or if they do, they might add
No.
a thing or two.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
Or
just,
remove stuff.
it's just an excuse to keep it up for a little bit longer because people get lazy from the last 2 weeks of December to the first 2 weeks of January.
You get bloated.
Yeah,
It's hard to take down a tree when you're like a waterbed.
or Sean's mom.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is that a roast?
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying it's hard for her to take that tree down because every year, man, it just
Sentimentally, not physically.
Gotcha.
she loves getting a new tree, but she hates getting hates getting rid of it. So, shout out to you, Mom.
All right.
Happy New Year, Mom.
Merry Christmas. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
there you go. Merry Christmas.
So again, a couple obvious ones. Some people, they go to watch the ball drop, right?
Sure.
So the Times Square one, it's interesting. That actually started in 1907 was the first year that they did that.
That's actually pretty
in Times
early.
Square. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's
Pre-televised.
It's longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, it feels like such a televised event that is weird to think of it just happening without it being televised.
That is
Right.
true. Yeah.
I guess they could take a
Yeah.
picture.
Right.
I've seen
And then
that.
another one, singing "Old Lang Syne" for all the
Okay.
musicians, right?
Every
sing
year
that,
that I
right?
have to play that, I literally forget it.
Yeah.
You guys call it, and I'm like, I don't remember this. You're like, that's Old Lang Syne, and I'm like, that's nice. Like, oh, it's Garfield lasagna, cool, very fun.
Right. Well, it's dates back all the way to the 18th century, even. So.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
Yeah, old song.
heard your cat.
Right.
Just a
I like these other ones. These are seemingly not necessarily related to New Year's Eve, but we'll still talk about them. So one is "Get Ready to Leave the Mess," which basically literally is what Sean was saying. Just be lazy. Be like, nah, fuck it. It's a new year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not going to worry about it.
I do that with my
You know.
underwear. Christmas to New Year, I don't switch my underwear. Just leave the streaks.
I mean, what is
What?
it, like the 11th? It's the 11th
leave the
today.
streaks,
I have
bro. Come on.
I have the same underwear from New Year's Eve on still.
Oh my god. Just never took them off. Even a crap, there's just a little like long john hole.
Yeah.
The cat's even disgusting.
I was about to say, I'm with the cat here. Just
Change your underwear.
yeah.
You can
just-
wear dirty clothes. Just change your underwear.
I mean, look at me. It's a little dirty. Whatever.
Proceeds.
But my underwear though, that has to.
pristine.
That has to.
You could eat your dinner off that underwear.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even eat my own dinner off my own underwear. But you could, I guess.
Okay.
I can't.
You can also eat dinner off of like a rusty plate. Doesn't mean you should though.
Where would you get a metal plate from? A
I've-
rusty plate?
I don't know. They're probably fairly common.
Love
if you know where to
Soundgarden.
look.
Rusty plate?
Rusty
No, that-
plate. Won't you eat off me?
What's that? Oh.
Yes, I'm being accosted by felines.
Oh. pussy hound. Okay, good job.
So apparently, this one's weird to me. Some people are saying some people go to the bank and they make sure to have cash in their pocket because that ensures a prosperous new year.
I've heard that, but I'm like, well, I guess they just go to ATM now, but
Right.
I was going to be like, the bank's not open, right?
I was just about to say, man,
Yeah.
what is open from like the 30th
New
to
Year's
the
Eve.
2nd? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Those 3 days are just like,
You're just
good luck.
fucked,
Good.
yeah.
I mean, like when I hit my deer, well, not my deer, it ran away, so
Oh, yeah.
it's not mine anymore. When I hit the deer, insurance wouldn't pick up. I tried to file a police report. I mean, the police non-emergency number wasn't even picking up. So it's like, the bank ain't going to pick up.
No.
No.
The bank barely wants to pick. The bank has the same hours as like a local small business restaurant where they're like, we're open from 1:43 p.m. to 3:47 p.m.
That's just like food bank hours is what I call it.
Yeah, and you're like,
It's
I
such
want
a-
to eat your restaurant.
Yeah.
Open up.
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
You only work for like 45 minutes a day.
Our quality makes up for it, though. It's like, no, it doesn't.
No, how would I know? I can't get there on time.
Exactly.
That's a different gripe. I'm sorry. That has nothing to do with New Year's.
So another one that I've heard, though, this is really, somewhat common, but not, I don't know. Anyways, opening the windows is one of those things, and I've heard this before because it's obviously you're letting the old year out and you're bringing the new one in.
Okay.
Yeah. So that,
Letting your old
I've
girl
heard that
farts
before.
out. You're letting the box out. Okay.
I got
Good.
to say for that one.
Okay. Just let that one roll by.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, is he frozen?
I was gonna say he looks frozen. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
The New Year, Krampus got him.
No. Krampus canceled him. That'd be like a good right winger film. Krampus canceled Christmas. Oh, hello?
there you go.
Okay.
Somehow I got disconnected out of that.
Oh.
Oh.
Now he's really disconnected.
Yeah. Technical difficulties, everybody.
Yeah, fucking apparently.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know really what to do. I don't know. I guess I'll pick my phone up. I have to text him and tell him that the shit ain't working.
If we yell loud enough, he might reconnect. Brom's dead. Bro. Mr. Miller.
Oh, okay. I think you figured it out.
It worked. Yell loud enough. Ah.
Oh,
All right.
there
you
we
can
go.
hear me, right?
I was just about to text you. Yeah.
Told you
Yeah,
if you yell loud enough.
I don't know what's going on there. Like it almost automatically did that.
Yeah, I think sometimes when the stuff just runs too long, it just gets upset.
Okay.
'Cause
And I got to go. I got to get going too. So we got to push this
wrap it up.
through. quick.
No, I'm cool with that. We've been going for a minute anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
exactly.
Oops. Well, the shop ring is worse, but we're about to be done. All right.
But yeah, were we good though?
Are you
We're
ready?
Ready to restart again?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So the next one, I don't know. I haven't heard of this before. Apparently, you're supposed to eat grapes.
Okay.
I'd be doing that every day though. So I mean,
You're supposed to eat
Part of the
exactly
flow.
exactly 12 grapes. If you want luck in 2024, it says eat a dozen grapes at the stroke of midnight. And
Can you imagine me like, hold on, guys, hold on.
each grape represents 1 month of the coming year 2024. So I
Red
guess
or green?
that's the idea.
better be
Yes.
green.
Oh. Okay.
Whatever you want.
As
Okay.
long as they're crispy.
Yes. So we've got a couple other things. Like I said, these are ones we normally do. It just says, just basically dressing nice, like a lot of people do dress up, right? For
Oh, yeah,
New
for
Year's
sure.
Eve.
Yeah.
A lot of us do that. I mean, obviously, I sat at home and didn't do anything, so I didn't dress up.
Oh, I put on my nicest hoodie. Oh, man, was it good.
And then people toss tinsel. I mean, that's not as much of a thing anymore, right? But that used to be a thing where we used to throw tinsel up in the air, like at at midnight. But we do have those party poppers and all noisemakers,
All the other
all that
explosive stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course fireworks, like we were talking about, right? But yeah, mostly everything else. I mean, traditional drinks. We eat, we make some noise, we do all those things. We count down to midnight. Kind of, yeah.
All
And
the
that's
usual
about it.
suspects.
Yeah, kind of all the usual stuff. I mean, obviously, if anybody has any unique or interesting ones, we'd love to hear about them.
Yeah, hopefully not like heinous.
No.
Every New Year's Eve, I add another metal plate to the killdozer. No.
Right. So, yeah. But anyways, basically bring in the new year, right? Like I said, it is a time to kind of do some new stuff, and we got some new stuff, right? So
I'm excited. That means that in a month or two here, we're going to be rolling up on, well, it was April, I think, but a year of Podbags.
yeah, exactly. We've got, 12?
Yeah.
12, about 12 more to go, so.
It's exciting.
So, I mean, yeah, so that's it. That's all we've got for today, which I think is plenty.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of fun stuff. Good
Yeah.
to get some more Christmas packed in there a little bit
Right.
after the year. And we thought of cramp stamps. Very exciting.
I love that. That is fantastic.
Ugh.
And I know Sean said if we get two listeners to this show specifically, he's
Yep.
going to get a cramp stamp.
Yep.
2 downloads, he will. Yes,
Yep, just
he'll
2.
get a full cross on his face. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll
He's
get
gonna get-
Yep.
He's going to get a Santa beard tattooed on his chest, so
That
it looks
would
like
be
he always has one.
Oh, that'd be cool if you got it. So then it made your stomach look like it was like 2 eyes, and then you got it so it looked like the beard was around your stomach, so it was a mouth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I'd do that.
Hear that? One listener and Brom will do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we have one person give us a 1-star, no, don't do that. Don't do it. I'll get the Fred Durst chin strap beard tattooed on my body.
Oh my gosh.
I'll grow my hair like Scott Stapp if we get one listener.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sean with long hair. That's exciting.
Nice.
Go there. See, I already got the voice.
It's true.
Yep.
Let's get the hair,
Like
There-
the lips of
and
an
then
angel.
I'm practically Scott Stapp. I mean,
There you go.
I'm skinny, beautiful, a
Jesus-loving.
God fearing man. Yep,
Yeah.
It's all there.
it's all there. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys listening. That was our Christmas, New Year's, right? Our wrap up here. I know it's like what? It's going to be about 2 weeks late, but hey, you know what? Like I said,
We're getting stuff figured out.
well, you listen to it when you can, anyways. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you. We got some cool ideas planned for the next couple episodes too. So we hope you enjoyed listening today. If you can, take a moment to like and subscribe and follow the podcast, our podcast. And you can also leave reviews. We are on just about every major podcast app now. I know in the last couple of weeks, I made sure we got added to a couple more. So there's very few that I can't find us on anymore. So I'm happy about that. We are everywhere.
Look behind you.
Yes.
Oh.
But that just means you can communicate with us, and that's what we like. We want comments, feedback. You can get a hold of us on Facebook at facebook.com/podbags, Instagram at podbagspodcast, and you can even email us directly at podbagspodcast@gmail.com. Those are all ways you can communicate with us, and we would like to hear from you. So, get a hold of us.
Tell us about your New Year's tree decorations.
Yeah, tell us about your Christmas, and
Your cramp stamp.
you send us pictures of your cramp stamp.
Yeah.
Please
Not too salacious.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
send
it
those
for
directly
this
to
one.
me, my
Right?
personal email.
Ooh,
I want the
nice.
salacious ones.
That is another episode for us, right? End of part 2, another 2-parter. So we'll see you next time. That is another episode bagged and tagged.
I'll say Sean doesn't know what's happening.
No,
I know.
I'm the garbage guy who threw you away. There you go.
Hey,
We'll s-
Yeah, there you go.
man,
Yeah.
why do you keep throwing glasses?
we'll see you guys next time. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye bye.